Are you an alcoholic? What was it like for you when you found out you could never drink alcohol again? Lisa describes her reaction when she realized she can't ever have another drink. Please subscribe and stick around until the end when Lisa gives her suggestion on what to do when trying to stay sober and you crave alcohol.
At first, that was like the scariest thing in my life, right?
To change everything.
Thinking like when alcohol was my best friend.
Yeah.
Alcohol never let me down.
Alcohol is with you through everything, too.
It did what it was supposed to do when it was supposed to do it. Hung out with me through weddings, funerals, Super Bowls. On the way home after my daughter was born, births, right?
Right.
So it was with me, and then to like do that whole goodbye letter to alcohol,
Right.
and like kind of try to realize that I'm never gonna drink again. I said, "Oh, I can't do that.
Right.
I can't do that because that's gonna fuck me up, right?"
But like a best friend also, you know, it gives us those blinders too.
Yeah.
You know, I remember, oh, you're at the Super Bowl with me. You're at these great moments, but we don't bring up the fact that when we
My
get
5
locked up,
DUIs.
when we get in fights, when all this bad shit happens, our best friend is right there with us
Yeah,
too.
he's
You know what I
doing
mean?
it too.
We leave those parts out,
Yep,
you know?
absolutely. And it's weird because, like we talk about childbirth, right? The minute you see your baby, you forget how much pain
everything's
it
gonna-
was,
yeah,
right?
right.
Okay, but same with the drink, right?
with
the
drink.
As soon as you're having a good time again, you forget about that.
Monster.
How it usually ends. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
part, you know?
And that's how we talk too. So being able to start being a part of the program, I started realizing that, okay, what is evidence? What's the evidence?
Right.
Right.
Okay. Gosh, you know, and I said it one time, my friend, gosh, a glass of eggnog would taste so good. It was Christmas, right?
Right.
And she said, you're absolutely right. A glass of eggnog would taste delicious.
Yes, it would.
But what's going to be the 12 hours that
Yeah.
What's the effect?
follows
Yes,
that one
yes.
glass of eggnog?
Right.
Like, what effect is it going to have on your life? And I was like, oh,
Yeah, that's what I use that tool a lot. You know, I remember the last couple of days leading up to it, you know, really the last couple of months, stopping, starting. And I just remember that feeling of thinking, I don't want to drink, but yet I'm like this as I'm doing it, and I just hated it. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand the feeling of it. I couldn't stand any part of it anymore. And so I bring up that feeling anytime, like, because I get them when I'm on my way home, or I'm like tired, worn out from the day. You know, all of a sudden, you know, when I'm in my truck and it's just listening to the road, I got the
Right.
heater on because it's cold outside, and you know, you feel comfortable, and then all of a sudden it'll pop in my brain, you know, man, a bottle would be nice right now.
Because that's the only thing missing from
Yeah,
what that routine
used to be.
Yeah.
And so and then I got to snap myself out of it,
yeah.
be aware of it, snap myself out of it, and remember those
That
memories.
familiar, because it's that
Right.
familiar stuff. And if we are feeling extremely comfortable, we're in a bad spot, right?
Right.
We're supposed to be a little uncomfortable, because every time I was really super comfortable in the past was because I didn't have to feel, right?
Right.
As alcoholics and addicts, we have to be aware of our triggers. Watch episode 12 of the Recovery Check-ins podcast to hear Lisa explain how to recognize those triggers and how to handle them.